My name is Susan Jiang and I'm 16 years old. I am a junior at Westview High School. So as I mentioned before, I'm a part of DECA and I am the Vice President of Leadership of DECA. This past year, I've won the 3rd place in entrepreneurship at the district level, and furthermore, I also founded a club outside of school named the Green Club, which is just a team of students who are really passionate about the environment. I think one of my goals is to be financially independent after college. I know a lot of people suffer from student debt or a lot of extra things that they have to pay outside. So I want to be financially independent and not rely on my parents so much. And then a general goal is to help the environment. That is also one of the purposes I started the Green Club. Whether it's through incorporating more technology or just encouraging more people to know about the cause and do something to take action. Well, recently, I think the biggest challenge is time management, because we had some campaigns that we had to submit to the organization in order for us to compete in the competition, and it was a really short notice. We weren't really resourceful with our time and we had to be really flexible at the end. We had to crunch a lot of activities down in 2 weeks. For the cultural club, I think participation is a big one, because although we do have a lot of Asian students at our school, not a lot of them feel motivated to join these clubs and learn about different cultures. One thing that we kind of did to help this is we incorporated a little bit of every culture that we saw. For example, for the opening of some of the meetings, maybe we have a K-pop song playing to help attract more students. And then for sometimes we had these, one of the traditional, I think it was Filipino games where they have sticks on the ground and they play. I think those are things that we can attract students with and then really hold them down there and then also present our culture. So it's more of a mutual thing and it's not just us forcing our culture on someone else.Biggest challenge I faced, I think, is being part of a bigger whole, feeling like I was one person. I did see a lot of kind people, but that was more like an outsider looking in rather than me being a participant and helping people. So one thing that I did was I actually joined this group to help tutor English to students in China. It was just a lot of grammar rules, how to hold up a conversation, some cultural stuff as well, like Thanksgiving. We taught them about Thanksgiving. And then that really helped me collaborate with other student teachers, and we were communicating about, oh, how do we teach this lesson better? How do we prepare our lessons? And at the end of the session, the kids from China actually sent us thank you letters, and the teacher took pictures of them and sent it through us through email. And it was just really heartwarming, and I felt like there was more of a purpose that I had during the pandemic. I think at times, it's okay to be unmotivated, actually, because if you're always motivated, it gets really tiring, and sometimes motivation isn't what helps you achieve your goal. Being motivated, I think, throughout tutoring was because I had this process of helping people, and then feeling like I had a purpose and I had something useful that I could teach to some other person. So that's why I became more motivated. I was happy to see their faces light up when they learned about something new, or if they answered a question correctly. I was motivated by the students, actually, more. Yeah. One thing I like to do is just take a step back and breathe. That's one thing that I think people should implement in their life. Just take a step back and just think to yourself, the world is not going to end if you don't finish this task. But at this moment, try not to be too mean to other people. Don't be so harsh on other people, because I do understand that they have different priorities. Do what you need to do, I guess, at the time. Whether it be remove them from the group if they're not cooperating, or it be redistributing that task throughout other members, or asking for help through an advisor or a teacher. One suggestion, I think, is to have faith in yourself, because and have a positive mindset. So having faith in yourself and a positive mindset, because I think a positive outlook and mindset is half of the success that you create for yourself. Without seeing the good in something, how can you really put in all your effort towards this cause or towards the problem? Just having a positive mindset, of course not blindly, but being able to see the good and see the good in yourself as well. So having that faith in yourself and making sure that you don't have to be 100% perfect to start something. You can also learn things along the way, especially because we're just high school students right now. And then one other thing I think would be having self-discipline, because your parents and your teachers can only do so much for you, and you're the only person that can really force you to do something. So if you have a goal, remember to be disciplined and follow your plan to achieve that goal. I think just try new things. It's never too late to try something. I remember when I was younger, I thought, oh, it's too late for me to start singing. Everyone started singing when they were 6. It's too late for me to start piano. They started when they were 6 as well. But I later found out it's really not about how late you started. It's about how much you love it and how much time you dedicate to it. So even if you spent 2 hours doing something versus you spent 10 hours doing something, and you're passionate about the thing that you spent 10 hours doing, you won't feel that tired. It's more of just trying out new things, finding that one thing that really motivates you and makes you excited, and then putting in all your effort to that one thing.